Welcome back to MotoBlade, guys. This very well could be my last ride of the season. The leaves are changing. We just got a warm up over the last day or two, and it has gotten really warm, like mid-70s. It's actually kind of hot out. It's actually a little humid too. Just not normal seasonal weather for us. It's really nice. The colors are beautiful. But I'm about to head out on vacation for about 2.5 weeks. And by the time I get back, most likely we will have already had frost. So I'm not anticipating much good riding weather by the time I get back. It might still be in the 30s and 40s. I might be able to get a few rides in with some good insulated clothes. But it's just going to be a lot of bare sticks, and it's not going to be very pretty to look at like it is right now. This won't be the last video of the season. I've got plenty of videos that I have shot and filmed over the past month and a half or so that I'm getting through the editing, like all of the mods that I did to this bike, like putting on the new Joker top clamp, the new headlight, what else? Oh, what else did I do? The Ford controls, the new shifter, the axle nut covers, all that kind of stuff. I got lots of install and wrenching videos on the Iron 1275. Going into winter is the only time of the year that I envy you guys in Florida. I love Florida, but the heat I cannot stand. However, the winter time up here is brutal, and I can't ride my bike for a while, so I envy you guys for that reason. I heard that somebody's got an airplane up here. I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was at the other house. But we are headed down south. We're going to do some scuba diving, do some parasailing, if it's still available. Kind of that last grasp onto 2021 before we come back up here and get buried under the snow. As far as the winter time is concerned, let me know down below, guys, what your thoughts are for what you'd like to see from my channel. I think I've got a couple of options, and I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Number one, I'm looking into a snowmobile, so, trying to keep the motor theme going through the winter. Number two, I'm looking at winter camping, because I don't think I'm going to have time to do moto camping this year. I might, if I get a decent couple of days when I get back. But the working theory at the moment is no moto camping this year, but I will start with that in the springtime. So as an alternative, I could do some winter camping. If I get the snowmobile, maybe I could do camping on that as well. But I'm thinking I can just do some hiking or skiing through the woods and do some extreme winter camping, like during the middle of a huge snowstorm, because we average about 400 something inches of snow a year up here, right in this area. So there's going to be plenty of snow that I can work with and do some awesome camping videos with you guys. I've even thought about doing some igloo, like extreme winter shelter camping. Show you guys some of that stuff on the channel. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. I used to do ski racing. I have a couple of ski videos down on the channel in my outdoor adventure playlist. A couple of speed runs that I did filming with my dad. And if you guys are interested in seeing some skiing videos, I can do that as well. I get passes to the local ski resorts up here. So if you guys want to see any of that stuff, or if you have a totally different idea, I am wide open to suggestions. I would love to hear suggestions from you guys as far as what kind of content you'd like to see in the winter. Because the videos I have filmed for you guys will probably run out by about end of January, I'm guessing. So I'm still going to have February, March, beginning of April until the roads are clear enough to ride. Ooh! Oh, that was the bottom of my pipe on that turn. That paint is gone. Good to know where the lean angle is on this. So I leaned this thing over and bottomed out the pipe on the road for a couple feet there. I could feel it scraping hard. Oh man, that tree, it's on fire. But I guess that's good to know, because even though the exhaust bottomed out, my foot peg, the large size mini floorboards from Harley, that did not touch the ground. So that's good to know. Oh man, look at this tree up here. Bright red. Wow. Wow, that's red. So you guys can see we've got the speedometer relocated to the left over here. I'm thinking about doing an interesting modification, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. On the 2021 or 22, whatever it is, basically on all the new Street Bobs since they redid the design in like 2018, I think, the top clamp now has an integrated digital gauge that gives you digital speedo and RPM, trip A, trip B, all that stuff. So when I was talking to the guys at Harley, I said, you know, what would prevent me from putting that on this bike, since it's reading the data from the ECM, and the ECM plug would be the same. And the conclusion we all came to was, we don't see why not. We looked at the diagrams, we looked at the parts, and we're like, you know, it's worth a try. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Put the Harley Street Bob top clamp onto this bike with the digital gauge, and we'll see if it works, you know? It might work out great, it might not, it might only give me partial information, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, but I think there's a possibility we could be onto something there. If that doesn't work out, then I'm probably going to replace the gauge down here, the speedo, with the round gauge from Harley that has the digital speedo and tack on it. I would just love to have it right back in front of my eyes in a very slim digital profile, and not have this big honking round gauge just hanging off the side down here. This looks better. I don't like the big unicorn gauge sitting right in front of my eyes with that big rounded thing, but I think it would be a whole lot better if it just had the digital gauge there. So I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my evening ride here. Thanks for coming along with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you're new here, I've got tons of motorcycle content, gear reviews. I'm also a pilot and a flight instructor, so I have some flying videos and some outdoor adventure videos like skiing and scuba diving. So click that subscribe button if you're not already. Click the bell icon next to it, and that will give you guys notifications when there are new videos to watch right here on MotoBlade. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we'll get some more riding in this year, but I just don't know. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Ride safe, ride on, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Deuces.